What's up, everybody? I'm Tanner. This is the All You Can Hear podcast. Today, we have a special Magic the Gathering presentation for you as me, Wenzel, and Colt all draft Tarkir Dragonstorm and start our Magic the Gathering League.
Yep.
I'm going Julio Jones.
Football reference.
Yeah, football reference.
We are
Alabama 2009-ish.
We are playing on game day.
Football.
We got to get rid of Kalen DeBoer now. Let me tell you, that boy don't know how to he wouldn't know how to coach a Pee-wee squad, much less a team full of young men. It was literally as soon as the day was over, I've been seeing articles everywhere talking about how he might not be up to snuff. Like all these like critics being like, we might have to cut him. Yeah.
But it's the first fucking game.
First game of the season. Yeah.
I don't even keep up with football. I was just like, what the fuck are we doing?
First game of the season where Alabama definitely had too much hype behind them, and Florida State, they were like, well, Florida State was bad last year, and they're going to be bad again this year. The way college football is now is teams can have so much turnover in a year because players just go wherever, for like NIL reasons, which is like where they can actually make money for football. So Florida State has like a totally new roster. I know you don't care about this.
I'm listening.
But yeah, it's stupid. Also to currently like buy, like if we were just say if Alabama loses against Louisiana Monroe today, which I want to point out, Nick Saban in his first season lost to Louisiana Monroe. Because I remember, because it was one of the only like 3 times I ever saw my dad cry. And Saban also went 7-6 in his first season, so let's not, or maybe 8-5, but yeah, whatever.
I will say, last weekend when my mom came home, she came home pissed. She said that our team played like crap. She was very mad.
Which, to be fair, Alabama did play like crap last weekend, but I will say it's so funny too because everybody's like, we got to get rid of Kalen DeBoer. To currently buy him out of his contract, it would cost the university $60 million to buy him out of his contract.
It's so funny because when my dad also when I was talking to him, he was just laughing. He was just like, they're all insane. That's all he said. They're all insane because he said the same thing. I was like, how the hell do you know that?
Yeah.
He was like, it's going to cost $60 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the contract he signed, yeah, it would currently cost I think it's closer to $70 million. But it would cost an absurd amount of fucking money. But obviously, Alabama has a ton of high roller boosters, and apparently, word on the street is that they're like, well, hey, we'll do it. Well, I'll pitch in $5 million. I'll pitch in $5 million to get rid of them. I'm like, people don't. That's so much fucking money.
How old is this kid?
Kalen DeBoer, the head coach.
Oh, I thought that was a player. That sounds like a young person's name, I'll say.
I will say, it doesn't sound like he's young. He's much younger than Saban. Maybe.
Isn't he an old white man?
He's not old. Maybe mid to late 40s.
That's a youthful name. That gives me a surprise.
Yeah, no, it really is.
No, it is. I agree.
It is. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, we're playing Magic.
I was gonna say it'd be so funny if we just see here like 2 people who don't know college football and 1 guy who does just talk about college football.
College football for a half hour.
Yeah. So if you listen,
he's 50.
Oh, okay.
He's younger than my mom. He looks older.
Wow. Yeah, he's pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So if you've been listening to us, we did recently a few Magic episodes, and this is something we wanted to do after we completed that section, which was to do our own little personal AYCH Magic League. And this is just this is nothing too involved, just something fun that we just wanted to do where basically we don't really know how long the seasons are going to be, but if they are divided into seasons, they'll go on for however long we want them to be, whatever, blah, blah, we'll divide them up. Blah. But for this first one, we're doing what's known as, we're going to call it Tournament 1, and we're choosing, for each tournament, we're choosing a set. For this first tournament, we're doing Tarkir Dragonstorm.
That should tell you how long we've had this planned. Because Tarkir Dragonstorm was the newest set. We had this plan.
We had this plan for so long, and I have a doc and everything that I've held on to. Like, it's been like 2 months now since I've made it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been so excited to do this. But anyway, and how it works is that we're gonna we pick a set in a format. And the format for this is we're doing 3 booster draft matches. If anybody remembers what a booster draft is, we each have 3 packs, and then we open one, pick a card, pass it around, yada, yada, yada. You can look it up. I'm not going to explain the whole fucking thing to you.
We did a whole episode on it.
We did a whole episode on it. And then after we get done with the booster draft, we're going to do 3 standard matches. And that basically is from our pool of cards, we're going to build a 60-card standard deck and do 3 matches. And we currently each have 9 packs of Tarkir Dragonstorm, and that is 3 of us. That's 27 packs. So total. Yeah. And the ruling is whoever has the most kills for booster, draft, and standard combined wins the whole tournament. And whoever wins the tournament will choose the next set and format. But I've made it a stipulation that since I created the tournament, I created the league, that the next tournament will be Edge of Eternities, but whoever wins this will get to choose the set after that, and both formats for Edge of Eternity and for that.
So there's a lot of the line here. So we essentially get to pick the next 2 formats we play and the set we play in Tournament 3.
Yep.
What do you mean by kills? Like players defeat? What do you mean by kills? Like players defeated or wins total?
Players defeated. So
like eliminations.
Yep. So basically how it works is for the first round, like I said, it's going to be 3 booster drafts. 3 booster drafts, so that's 1v1v1, and each time a player is knocked out by another player, that's a kill.
So it is possible that you could win multiple games, but since someone else killed more players, they win?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay.
I don't think it will come down to that. I think you'll have to win matches unless like the person did really well in the free for all, did dog shit in the round robin section, then that could be possible.
That could be possible. I didn't think about that. That's a good.
What is the round robin again?
The round robins were like
3 booster drafts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were like, okay. Y'all play and like I spectate and me.
No. Sorry. The standard. Sorry.
Yeah.
Standard. Okay. So I will explain it. So the 3 booster drafts. Let me see. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go, we're going to come back. We're going to do little segments where we do who got the most kills from each match. So there will be, again, 3 matches in total for the booster drafts. Obviously, like, for example, like in kills, like, let's say I beat you, I take you out and I take Tanner out. That's 2 kills. Or you take me out and Tanner takes you out. You each got 1 kill, So that's how that works.
Should we maybe add that if you win, you get an additional point? Like if you're the last person standing?
I feel like that should be a tiebreaker situation. Maybe.
Yeah, it would.
It wouldn't matter unless we were tied.
Well, I just think you build it in. Okay.
So
essentially, if you get the last elimination, you're the last person standing. You essentially get 2 points.
Yes, I think we should do that. I think that's a good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like, for example, if I were to kill both of you and I'm the last person, then that means I get an additional 2. So I get 4 total.
Yeah, you get 3 total.
So just
like
1.
You kill Colt,
okay.
You get the 1 point. Then you kill me, which you win the match, but also eliminate me. You get 2 points. So 3 points total.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
So the max amount of points you could get in the free for all game would be 3 points.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was an idea I had. I completely just. So, okay, thank you.
Again, this has been... We discussed doing the Magic League before we ever did the Magic episodes, and we've also learned so much more about Magic since we've recorded those Magic episodes. We've had multiple Commander days, so we are totally different players than we were just a few months ago.
It's true.
Yeah, I've been so hyped.
Yeah.
So, and then for the second round, it's going to be... As I said, standard match. So it's just going to be strictly 1v1. Players must construct a standard deck with their current pool of cards from the previous booster draft. So any decks that you built in the booster draft, you can use, or we're going to have so many fucking cards, so you can use that. And then basically the 1v1 matches will also have the third person be a spectator. So Like if it was me and Tanner, Colt, you'd be a spectator to help with like any rulings or what have you.
Wenzel wins.
Not how it works.
You're not the referee.
but I guess spectator, referee, but not judge.
Yeah.
Or judge too. Sorry. Yeah.
You couldn't say Wenzel won before anybody played any cards.
I don't know. Is she digging in your crack?
Yeah, she's digging my butt.
Oh,
Bailey is digging in my butt. I feel my belt moving, and I'm like, what is she doing? I think she's licking her paws.
She's licking the paws, but she's also trying to get in there for some reason.
Okay.
Freaky ass.
So on my listing right here, I have the 3 rounds. It can change honestly for how we want to do this, but so round 1 will be Tanner versus Colt, and I'll be the spectator. Round 2 will be Colt versus me. Tanner will be the spectator. And round 3 will be Tanner versus me, and Colt will be the spectator. And then the deck rules for standard are, again, 60 cards. You can only have 4 of the same card, but I doubt that will happen. But just in case, you can only have 4 of the same card. You're allowed 2 deck changes. If you change your mana, that counts as a deck change. If you swap 5 cards or more, that counts as a deck change. So that's how that works.
You brought extra lands, right?
Yeah,
good.
I brought those.
Good.
So we're good to go. And yeah, I think that's all that there is. Again, we'll do little segments here and there to tell you like who won, what happened. Did anybody set their cards on fire? Because we do have a lit candle. Yeah, and then you'll also see a picture too. The episode picture will show you all the fucking cards we have. This is awesome. Awesome spread.
This is equivalent to 1 booster box, a little bit over for a Tarkir.
A little bit under. Booster box 30.
30 cards, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess any final thoughts before we cut this part?
Hey, I hope I don't cause y'all to rage quit.
If Tanner wins more than he should, we're gonna hurt him.
We haven't really talked about it on the podcast, but I've kind of been dominant. And I think I've won every Commander game we have played except 1?
2.
Or 2?
2, yes.
Not counting the podcast one.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it's been.
And we've played a lot.
So it's been really frustrating, but.
It has been super fun for me.
It's been really fun. But going into this, I've been so hyped. I've been so excited to do this. Like, this is just a fun little competitive thing that I've been wanting to do with Magic. Like I said, we came up with the league forever ago, this idea. So I'm so pumped. I'm so, I'm ready. I'm going to be in the zone. Once I turn this section off, Wenzel's not your friend anymore. Wenzel is competitor Wenzel. He will kill you.
Yeah.
He will do whatever it takes. He might take steroids.
Ooh, The Rock.
Well, anti-steroids, because he's lost a lot of weight.
He's not there yet. Wenzel will do the steroids.
He did before Pain and Gain.
Yeah, he will get huge. And then when he's like, I don't know, super old, ready to die, 31, he will lose the weight.
I turn 31 next year.
You're very close to death.
Expedition 33, but now we're on Expedition 31.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, I think for my rock career, I'm going to do what he does. I'm going to do Pain and Gain. I'm going to wrestle. I'm going to do a terrible song. I'm going to say...
It's about drive.
It's about money. It's about drive. It's about power.
Oh, my God.
I got reminded...
You get hungry, we devour.
I got reminded of that recently because somebody did an edit where he said, it's about poo-poo. It's about pee-pee. It's very good.
That's pretty good.
And then, did you see what... I think Colt sent it on TikTok where Will Smith was rapping?
Oh, my God.
So fucking
We have
awful.
to talk about that in another format. I can talk about that for a half hour.
It was so
I saw
goddamn
that.
funny.
I genuinely thought it was AI at first. I'm like, why did somebody do this to Will Smith? And then I saw it, he posted on his fucking YouTube page. And I'm like, I mean, it was literally just mouth agape. I started drooling caveman style. Yeah, it was bad.
I'll say it. I think he's coming back.
I think he needs to slap Chris Rock again. I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say it. I think he should slap Chris Rock
Who
again.
is somebody else Will Smith should slap?
Oh,
Jaden Smith.
Oh, man.
Jaden's 20-something. He's a man.
You don't still hit your son.
You do if he's annoying at times.
You know what?
No!
You know what?
I beat the fuck out of my kids all the time.
You know what? To make amends with Chris Rock, you should slap Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah. No, I feel like Chris Rock should slap her. Instead.
You think Chris should get to slap
Yeah, he
Jada
should beat the
Pinkett?
shit.
Let us know in the comments of this if you're watching or if you're listening on YouTube or wherever you're listening. Leave us a comment. Should Chris Rock get to slap Jada Pinkett Smith? Should Will Smith slap Jada Pinkett Smith, or should Will Smith slap Jaden Smith? Let us know. We'll have a poll go up, and you tell us what we think would help whose career the most.
I like pretty girls. That's a Will Smith song. 6, 7.
Okay. All right, we're back. First match is over. It was crazy. It took us like an hour because a lot of moves were being made, and no, it was a lot of fun. I think it was like 3 great generals meeting on the battlefield and having just an epic, just good fight.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it. Yeah, it took longer than any of our like standard format games did when we did the original series that back in, well, we did it in June, but that y'all heard in August. Like Wenzel said, it was an hour plus long, and it was just, everybody played very well with their first decks. Do we want to talk about decks?
Yeah, we can. I should mention the results too. Colt was the first one to get knocked out, so he has 0. I knocked him out, so I got 1 point, and then Tanner was the last man standing with 2 points.
Yep.
But yeah, we can talk about decks.
I knocked Wenzel out, and I won. I was playing with a green-white deck. I was really focusing on low drops, and also I had a few cards that allowed me to play spells for like a mana less, depending on how much power I had on the field at any one time, or just how many creatures I had on the field at any one time. So that really helped me out a lot. I ended the game with like 5 creatures on the field, which I never do. But yeah, green white with a big focus on green, and a lot of my lands were dual lands as well. So I was constantly gaining like a life here. So
yeah, I ended off with sorry, Colt gets to last since he lost. I'm just kidding. Wow.
Hey,
looking at his phone.
Better things to do.
Oh my god. I was tricolor again from the original booster draft. I went black, red, and white, and my focus was having a balance between flying, and then a lot of my creatures had this mobilize ability where I could bring on tokens. And yeah, I was just trying to most of it was just trying to get creatures on the field and then overwhelm my my opponent. It was really my plan. I ended the game off with 4 creatures, but Tanner turned it around on me by knocking out one of my creatures with flying, and then he gave one of his other creatures flying, so he was able to take me out pretty easy. But yeah, my I'd also brought in one of the cards that I wanted to keep that I drew was Nirav, Heart of the Storm. I also used him in my deck as well. I wasn't really basing around him, but I thought he'd be kind of like a good focal point or whatever. But yeah, I will say one of my favorite cards I used was Fleeting Effigy. He can pop in, pop out. Really fun card. Really love the art too. Looks like the fucking Flash, just covered in molten lava. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. One of my creatures has a really cool flurry ability, which I used with Fleeting Effigy. That second spell causes every opponent to lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life. Really sick. Really fun deck. I think I built, and just overall great match.
Yeah. I also want to say I had a spell land split. I only had 12 lands in my 40 card deck. I just got very lucky. Hand 1, I drew 4 lands.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had 20 lands, 20 other cards. It was mainly just bad luck drawing because I just got lands constantly.
What
is
color
opposite.
were you?
Black, pure swamp. I was swamping, and boy, I swamped.
What was that? What was that mistake you made? Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that?
I misread a card. I thought they both had the same ability, but they didn't. Only one of them had the ability I wanted.
Yeah, there were monuments. There were monuments, and one had him draw lands that he did not have. So that was really funny when he realized that.
But
that cost him the whole game.
No,
No, it didn't.
it was pure land draw that got me because all my good shit was towards the bottom of the pile. The thing is, I was pulling good cards. It's just I got hit by a landslide, basically.
Yeah. Colt, when he got eliminated from the game, had like
10 lands.
10 lands on the field. So if he could have instantly dropped a bomb on us.
Yeah,
He
I
would've
did.
just
I
drew it.
had so many great cards there, but I don't know
Yeah.
what they are because I didn't use them. I know what they are, but I'm not going to say because they could come in use later. I don't know.
That's true.
That's true. Also, before Colt died, he had 2 life, and he tried to bargain with me. Really funny.
And Wenzel almost took it.
I almost took it, but
hey, just know. Since we didn't strike a deal, I do remember that.
hey,
Hey, you know what? The horse never forgets.
yeah. I mean, I said at the beginning, I'm not your friend. I'm gonna get extremely competitive. That's kind of what was my thing too with this. Like,
business. There
was
no friend there.
I was trying. It was no. It was strictly business, no friend. But I was. That's what I was trying to do with this. Even though I didn't mean to gravitate, I was still very much trying to be aggressive and overwhelm.
Yeah, because
with this deck.
even because with this format that we're doing currently with the free for alls, even if like you think you're not going to win the overall match, you still want to go for points.
Yeah,
So it was the deal that Colt was wanting to strike with Wenzel would have ended up costing Wenzel a point, and ultimately would have gave me another point. So it wouldn't have benefited anybody.
yeah. So I was like, I'm just doing this bit. I'm like, I'm gonna kill Colt. Like that's like. But on a side note, I have brought for the lads here the new Mountain Dew Trolley Cherry Lemon Gummy Worm flavor, 0 sugar, and they are going to try them. Well, Tanner's going to try it.
I'm going to try it for you live on air.
Yep, let's go.
Also should mention, these are only available in 0 sugar. So if you go looking, I don't drink 0 sugar, I want the full 300 calorie bottle, there's not one.
Yep, doesn't exist.
Okay, here we go.
I've already tried it.
Okay. It tastes very similar to the gummy worm. I see what Colt was getting at with it. Kind of tastes like original citrus game fuel.
Yeah.
Though I will say you can definitely tell, like this would be what a 0 sugar game fuel tasted like to me. And also I feel there's way more lemon in this. Obviously the game fuel doesn't have lemon, but this is good.
I'd rather have it sugar, but they don't exist.
Oh, see, no, that'd be way too sweet for me. I don't remember if both y'all were here when I was talking about this. No, it was just Cole. Last night, we had KFC for dinner, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling adventurous. I got the Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning from KFC. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Is that the peaches?
Yeah, it's like, it tastes like sour peach rings, and is only available in full sugar, which I never drink full sugar sodas, but last night I was just like, oh, whatever.
You're eating KFC, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, already eaten, fried chicken. It's disgusting. It was so overly sweet, so sour, which is usually fine, but I don't want a sour, super sugary drink with fried chicken. It was just weird. It was weird. I would not recommend it. These are good. I would recommend these though. These are good.
I agree, good. I want the other worm. I want the blue and pink one. I feel like it's strange that they didn't go that way first, but okay.
I feel like that's what we'll get next year. Is that because they're also doing this the other way around, where there's going to be bag of trolley gummy worms with Mountain Dew flavored gummy worm. in it.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I could see them doing that next year. But yeah, this is good. I would highly recommend this.
I was going to ask too earlier. We tried the new OG Ghost flavor, not new, but we never had the OG Ghost energy drink flavor before. What'd you think about that?
It was good. It's definitely not like a flavor I would reach for.
Yeah,
I've heard it talked as like a citrus flavor. I didn't really get citrus. I really just got lemon.
Yeah.
Which again is fine, but there's just so many other ghost flavors I would go for first.
Yeah,
other than that one.
it's fine. It's fine. I think because it kind of reminds me of the electric limeade a little.
Yeah. Get them, Bells.
I wonder if that caught up. Yeah, I think I like it more than the electric limeade. Just to kind of compare the two, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. There's just like between the raspberry cream that just came out that we're going to be on the lookout for. Apparently, that we're getting a blueberry cream that I'm sure will be good, and then the flavor that we're getting at the start of next year, the Welch's grape crayon. I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, yep.
So it's just way more interesting to me than here's our original flavor that we've never released in a fat can before. So
yep. So all right, well, we're gonna go into the second match and we'll cut it off here.
We'll be back.
Yep. All right, we're back. We just did the second match.
Yeah,
How'd it go?
it went pretty well for me for the first time. I go ahead and say I won this one time. This is the first time I've won playing Magic.
He was the last man standing.
It was nice because I actually had some really good pulls. Honestly, it really does come down with your luck with drawing. There's no other, but that's most card games.
Yeah.
But still, it felt pretty good to win. This is probably why Tanner says he has so much fun. Well, it was nice to put him down, even though he got very lucky to get 1 point this game.
He was very lucky. So Colt won that round with 2 points. So now he's at 2 total. I have 0, or I still total have 1 point. And then Tanner won a point because he killed me. So now he has total 3 points. He got very lucky. Go ahead and say like what happened was like we were like this game moved pretty fast. Like we were getting down in points pretty quickly. Tanner was just taking hits, just taking, and it got to the point where either me or Colt almost could have killed him, but he got very lucky. I had exactly like 8. I had 8 points, and he was able to pull a move where he was able to get my last blocker to tap and then do not exactly 9 damage to me, and completely took me out of the game. There's nothing I could fucking do about it.
I had 1 life.
He had 1 life, so it was very funny.
I kind of overkilled at the end, but it was because I was worried maybe he has something.
Yeah.
I had no cards in my hand.
Maybe.
All my creatures were tapped.
And you never know.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us what deck you used.
I used green-black, and this actually was such a fun time. I might actually try to make a commander green-black, because there's a lot of, at least in Tarkir, there's a lot of fun cards there.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you had a really cool card that I was actually kind of eyeing was the Rock Curse Rakshasa.
It's a great suicide attack.
It's a really cool looking card. It was very sick. We got a lot of cool cards. I forgot. I got 2 showcase art cards. I got Death Gorger and then something else I can't remember, but we'll talk about it later. Very cool. I used a red-green deck. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Actually used green, and I got some pretty good cards. A lot of stuff that does damage, and not really the same as like my last one in terms of overwhelming force, but still very much similar. I was just honestly trying to change up the vibe. So yeah. What about you, Tanner?
Yeah, that was me. I went green-white game 1, so I went pretty much the exact opposite. This game went black-blue this game. Still, not even on purpose, had the exact same split. I had 28 spells, 12 lands. Some dual lands, not as many dual lands as last game. I think I only had 3 or 4 in my deck, but only 1 came into play. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do a similar strategy. I had a lot more dragons in my deck this game that never really came up.
Yeah, me too.
I had a card that I played that if Wenzel would not have got rid of, I feel like I maybe could have eked out a second win there. It essentially allowed all sorcery and dragon cards to be played as flashes, which, if you don't know, are instants. I can essentially just play whatever I want when I wanted. And I had a good mana pool going. I had like 8 mana at any given time. But the cards or the draws weren't really in my favor until my very last turn, where I got extremely lucky. I had an Adorned Crocodile that I exiled to get a 1/1 counter, which gave me 9, which I ended up not really needing. But I drew an enchantment that let me draw a card, which let me draw a sorcery that let me tap Wenzel's card.
So yeah, I just got extremely lucky. Literally my last turn, or else Colt probably would have came out with 3 points this game instead of 2.
Yep.
I will say, in my end, I didn't really use spells or special abilities. That was just pure force on my end.
Pure creature.
Yeah. I guess mine was like, because I had these 2 cards, usurping like Bolter or something, I can't remember. But basically, his ability was that anytime he enters the battlefield, if I did damage to somebody else's creature, I didn't necessarily have to kill them. That was kind of the setup there. If I did damage to it, then I summon him, and as soon as he enters the battlefield, he does 5 damage to that creature. So my goals with those, because I had 2 of those, was like to do a little bit of damage to people's creatures and then like have him and just sweep him out. But I just could not pull that off because at one point, or at the very end right there, I only had 1 card, and it was the Bolt guy, but there was no point in bringing him out because I can't do little damage to people's creatures. So yeah. No, that was a great time. That was awesome.
It felt more balanced, I feel like, than normal.
I mean, I don't know. Like, that game was balanced. The game before was balanced. This has been very balanced.
Yeah, I agree. Much more balanced than like our original series.
Yeah.
Was, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I guess we're gonna go on to the third and final match of the booster drafts.
Yay!
So we'll see you in a bit. All right, we are back. The booster draft round is over.
I'm exhausted.
That last one was so goddamn stressful. It came down to the fucking wire. Everybody was at the lowest points. It was insane. But holy fuck, I came out on top. I fucking won. So we have each won a booster draft match, which is crazy, but I love it. I'm glad everybody got at least one last man standing. It's pretty freaking great. So we're going to go ahead and tell you the point total as well. So points total right now in last place is Colt with 2 points. I'm in second place with 3 points, and Tanner is in first place with 4 points. So
Woo!
Not too big gaps here.
Still literally anybody's game.
Anybody's game, because in the middle of this, we've decided that we are going to change up the point rule for the standard matches. Instead of a person getting 1 point, people will get 2 points.
Yeah,
so
you'll essentially get last man standing plus the elimination of the other player.
Yep. So you'll be able to still come out on top. And then if any other more adjustments need to be made, we can make them, because this isn't super constricted and tight. But so go ahead and say I was going into this. I, for some reason, decided to do tricolor again because there was a lot of good tricolor cards. I did red, blue, and white. I didn't really know what I was doing for this. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to go this and do it, because there were some pretty cool tricolor cards, and I was just like, I'm just going to use these and focus around that. That's really all I did. There was a card that we should talk about, the biggest fucking thing, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So Colt makes a joke that in this last booster pack section, he was like, oh, one of us is going to get Ugin, one of the rarest and most like up there being like one of the most expensive cards, one of the most sought after cards in this set. The first fucking pack he opens, not a joke, not a bit, he draws a fucking standard Ugin card right out there. You know what? Here,
Yeah, it was very lucky. It's $30, which is not crazy, but it's nice.
Pretty
Very
nice to get out of just a random pack.
Yeah, I wanted an Ugin. I got Ugin. It's not borderless, but hey, it's still nice.
It's so sick.
Yeah, it's a super sick looking card.
It was so crazy. Like, he just said it. He just said it as a fucking joke, and he gets it. Yeah, really cool. And I also, out of everybody, I got all the most art cards. Every pack for me had an art card. Pretty neat. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was that one dragon, Paragon of the Way or whatever. He was in there. We did get him. I don't know if you remember. Somebody got him last time in the first booster draft that we did. So it was cool seeing him again. But yeah, it was yeah, it came down to the very end. Trying to think, is there anything else meant to say? But no, why don't we can talk a little bit about what happened. I mean, Colt was kicking our asses.
Yeah. So Colt was playing green black again, as he did last game, which I was scared about because I really feel like there's a green black and Tarkir with the reach mechanic or renew mechanic. Sorry, is really powerful, and Colt did a great job building around that. This round, I went with a mono red deck. Just kind of fell into my lap. I didn't mean to play as all 5 mana types throughout this, but I did somehow. So I went mono red, and it really came down again to luck of the draw, because early game, at one point I had 25 life, and I very quickly dwindled down to like 7. So that was pretty scary. I just got really lucky, and I was able to eliminate Colt. The last turn with all of us alive, I had 2 life, Colt had 5, and Wenzel had 4. So it was literally like dealer's choice who could have destroyed who. But because whoever went next was going to win the game and get 2 points. And it was smarter for me to eliminate Colt, because if Colt would have won the game, he would be leading right now. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It was just a super even game, had representation from all 5 mana types. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was very good. I'm more excited for this final because I actually get to pull from everything we already used.
Yeah.
Yep, you get to completely make your deck. You're gonna have more to pull, more cards to use for this one. Yeah. So, is there anything else? No, I said the change in the point rule. So, yeah, no, it was a crazy match. It was awesome. As soon as Tanner took out Colt, it left him wide open. So I took advantage of that. But yeah, so as a reminder, for this next round, we are doing 3 standard deck matches. And the first round will be Tanner versus Colt. Second round will be Colt versus me. And then third and final round will be Tanner versus me. And,
are we going to come back after each of those games, or are we just going to come back at the end?
We can just come back at the end.
Okay.
Make it,
So,
Oh, sorry.
so what if Tanner wins both of those games? Does anyone else have a chance to play him, or is just no matter what he wins? So he gets to play twice.
Everybody plays twice. It's round robin.
So we're only playing 3 matches.
You are.
You are.
In 3 matches, everybody plays twice.
Yeah.
Hold up. So game 1 is just say, for example, me versus you. That's 1 game you, 1 game me. Next game will be you versus Wenzel. So that's 2 games you, 1 game Wenzel, 1 game me. The last round will be me versus Wenzel. 2 game me, 2 game you, 2 game Wenzel. Everybody gets to play 2 games.
Okay.
Round robin style.
Yeah. I don't fight people normally. I usually play Call of Duty, so
It shows.
6v6. 32 versus 32, Battlefield.
All right, well, that's it. Time to build some decks.
Yep.
Or a deck.
Yep. All right. We'll be back.
It's good to hash it out, so there's not like an argument. I mean, I don't think there would be, but
Yeah. No, I'm flexible with it. That I don't want it to be like inflexible.
yeah, we're not playing to appease anybody but ourselves. This is just for fun.
Yeah. Well, we're back. We're back. The tournament is over. We did it. There's Riley. She looks tired,
but just as hot as ever.
Well, that's her.
Colt!
What?
That's not my wife, so I can't. I have no investment in that. I guess.
You call my wife ugly.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so it's officially over. Something we were talking about, I just wanted to say this, something we were just talking about, because probably how I'll edit this. Obviously we did this tournament very short in 1 day. It doesn't mean that
Very short, 7 hours.
I mean, yeah, but like you know, like multiple sessions.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like the tournaments could totally last multiple sessions or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is just something I just wanted to try out, see how it is. So I just wanted a fairly quick session. You know, if like you said, if we wanted to repeat it, or nobody knows that. Tanner said that we can repeat sets or whatever. We can come back to it. We can extend it. We can do like we're going to be very flexible with this, especially with how the standard round went.
Yes.
So I guess let's go ahead and say the rulings and who won or whatever. So yes, first match was Colt and Tanner. Tanner won, so he got 2 points for that.
And I was playing with blue-green. Colt was doing green-black again.
Yeah, and there were no deck swaps. I think the deck swap rule that I came up with is good if we do longer. Like multiple sessions or whatever, I think it would be fine for that. But that was kind of for this. I think it was kind of useless. But that's fine. We're coming up with stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
We're literally coming up with stuff on the fly.
Yeah, which is literally what happened for this. We had to like change where it's like, okay, somebody can get 2 points so that they can like at least win something, you know, or like get close to it. So, but it ended up being again Tanner won this first match. Let's have Colt talk about how he felt.
It's not good. I didn't feel good. I hate standard so far.
I've only played
twice.
2 matches.
Yeah, they're too fast. I don't like how fast it is. It's like bam, 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 bam. I don't really have enough. I'm just more used to us 3 playing, so I have actual time to actually think about what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is the first time any of us have played one-on-one standard Magic.
Yeah,
and the thing is, it didn't even matter. I couldn't. I didn't have cards to use to worry about thinking. So it was very bad luck on my end for this round and, well, the next one too. So I got fucked in this final bit.
Yeah, so I won the first standard game, me versus Colt. Wenzel beat Colt game 2. Wenzel.
I conceded, but he still kept going.
I just wanted to play it out. It was so funny because Cole had he only had 1 swamp on his whole field, and then he just took it off, and I just kept going. He's like, my guy's already gone. It's like, you don't have a guy, so
yeah, and the way and Colt did draws after that game was over, and Colt didn't pull another land for it would have been 10 turns.
It was very funny too because when I got my first guy on the field, I looked at Tanner. I was like, I feel pretty confident. I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah,
Tanner's like, I don't know. He could draw a land card next turn. Yeah, didn't happen, obviously.
And so then in game 3 came down to I had 6 points, Wenzel had 5 points. So the tournament was on the line in the final game, which I'm glad it came out that way. I won game 3.
Yep.
Beat Wenzel. Wenzel running red, blue, green. I was running green, blue again because there was no Wenzel already said no deck swaps. Make sure Zelda doesn't get out. My precious little princess. So now I get the pleasure of choosing the format we're playing for Tournament 2, as well as choosing format and the set for Tournament 3.
Yep.
Do we want to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we already know Wenzel got to choose the set for Tournament 2. We will be playing Edge of Eternities. We will be doing Booster Commander. I don't know if there's a correct term for it. Everybody will bring 9 packs again. You open all 9 packs right there, and you have to build a commander deck out of your 9 packs. So there will be no swapping or anything. And it's going to be in the tournament for commander will be the winner of the tournament per se will be the first person to 3 wins.
Okay.
Not 3 eliminations, 3 wins. But the same rules as this one, where an elimination nets you a point. And then if you win the overall tournament, I would say 2 points.
Okay.
Or no, there doesn't have to. No, I'm lying. There doesn't have to be that because the winner of each commander game will get 2 points anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be free for all, triple threat style commander, 1v1v1, first to 3 wins. So theoretically, we can play up to 7 commander games.
Yeah.
In Edge of Eternities. So that will be Tournament 2.
All right.
Tournament 3. I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
We will be doing Spider-Man.
Oh.
And for Spider-Man, I told you I didn't have a format idea. I'm thinking for Spider-Man, we do AYCH format, which will be the standard rules that we have come up with.
Okay.
30 life, best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Each set. Winner of a set must have a deck change.
Okay.
We'll say 9 packs again, just to make it easy, just so you have a variety. 9 packs, best 2 out of 3 per set, and you have to win. Let's see, best 2 out of 3. So just say bang, 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 and we'll say you have to win 3 2 out of 3s.
Okay.
So, Edge of Eternity will be pretty much build your own commander, first to 3 wins. Tournament 3, Spider-Man, 9 packs, AYCH format.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah.
And that's it.
All right.
That's it. Colt, any words?
No, it sounds good.
Please grab
It sounds good.
it.
All right.
Man. Hell yeah. I'm excited. Like I said, I've been kind of like half like I'm not interested in the Spider-Man set too much, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, I could be convinced.
I think the way I have devised it, well, we'll be playing with a bunch of cards.
What?
Like you'll get very familiar with your 9 packs because a winner of a set has to have a deck change.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And we'll say a deck change will be 10 cards or more.
Yeah, sure.
So you can do a completely new deck. I mean, you couldn't do a completely new deck because it's only 9 packs, but you have to have a deck change.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, hell yeah. There you go. Next tournament, Edge of Eternity's 3rd tournament, Spider-Man.
And we don't know when those will happen.
No, we do
so
not.
if you're thinking like, oh man, they're next week, no.
We had no idea.
I don't even, when are we releasing this?
I mean, I can literally put this out as ASAP.
Should also mention, so point standings after this tournament.
Yes.
Colt has 2 points. Wenzel has 5. I have 8. We have decided that a season is going to last a year.
Yep.
So today is September 6th. The season will go till next September 6th, and points will carry over.
Yep.
So, like, we will be going into tournament 2 with those points. We will go in with yeah, you get it.
Yep.
And we're still working out a grand prize, but we're thinking some combination of a trophy and maybe some sort of gift bundle.
Yep.
For the winner.
Yeah. Maybe some champagne.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy. Somebody fucking F1 style, racing style, just popping a bottle of champagne.
Oh, I want to be
right everywhere.
Oh, who's the NASCAR driver that does the milk?
What did you say to me?
There's a NASCAR.
I know who you're talking. I don't know the name.
I think it's Kyle Busch. Maybe.
Fuck.
He doesn't drink, but he like chugs like a half gallon of milk.
Is it white? Or is it chocolate?
No, it's white milk.
Fuck off.
It's white milk.
That pasty ass bitch.
Or maybe I can't remember who it is, but there was a NASCAR driver that used to get on their window and do a backflip. Maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
When I win.
Come on, man. Chocolate or strawberry?
That feels like too much when you're that hot.
Yeah. You ever remember how sweet?
Any milk.
Yeah, any milk.
Any milk.
But definitely chocolate or strawberry. But yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Tournament 1 in the books. And I think we're not even magicked out yet. I think we're about to play some Commander.
Yep.
You won't hear about that.
Nope. All right. Anybody want to do plugs, or we just want to end it off? I'll do plugs later.
Bye.